This is Justin Summers with Island Pro Wrestling, and you're drinking at Moe's.
Yeah.
This is Drinkin at Mo's, where we talk about the pros of pro wrestling in the Midwest while sipping on some brews with blessed beers and wrestling. That's my scene. Death matches and lucha libre, it's all so mean. I'm a straight up smart goofball, not no kiss ass. I stand tall when it comes to wrestling. I'm the king. I know every move, every fling. Get ready for a wild time with Drinkin at Mo's, where we don't quit. Drinkin at Mo's, that's where it's at, like a power bomb. We hit hard, never flat. Fucking right, we're living the dream. Talking about wrestling, oh it's a scream.
You know, I've always said here at Drinkinatmos, just because it says drinking at Moe's does not mean it has to be alcoholic. So I'm happy to say Drinking at Moe's is sponsored by Prince Nana Coffee. The exact same guy you see every week on Dynamite, on Collision. Yes, he has his own coffee and it's freaking delicious. They don't even roast those beans until you've placed your order. And you might be telling me, hey, Big Mo, I'm more of a tea guy. They got you covered there too. Use the referral link in the description of this video. And let's get you dancing like Prince Nana with Prince Nana Coffee. Oh, yeah, no, I know. I'm hungry. All right. We are back. It's Drinking at Moe's. You know the drill. YouTube, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff because YouTube's algorithms continuing to be a pain in the ass.
Yep.
Most places you can find audio podcasts too. Don't forget about those. I'm excited to welcome back Justin Summers of Island Pro Wrestling. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, bud. Thanks for having me again. It's been a little while since we got to catch up.
Oh yeah, been a little bit, and I know that show we talked a lot about the build up to the last time you were on. It's gone down. Everything. Before we started recording, I got to tell you, I actually finally got to sit down and watch it, and
Yeah.
loved it. Loved
Hey,
it.
I'm happy to hear you liked it, man. Or
Oh yeah.
loved it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Everything from just the simple stuff like the way the lighting was in the arena just gave it much like gave me kind of lucha undergroundish vibes to it. And then I know we talked about
That's a huge compliment to me, by the way. Thank you.
so hey, you deserve it. And I know we talked about the use of the pyro, which I mean doesn't get used in a whole lot of anywhere on the independent scene, and actually seeing that was like, wow. Like,
Yeah, and all the talent was like, wow, they loved it, man. Like this time around, we had some newer faces than we had at IPW Takeover because we had the heavyweight championship tournament
mhm.
starting. So, like some of those people coming in and seeing what kind of production we were offering, they were a little taken back, I think, just being like, okay, so these guys aren't messing around. So.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely got that vibe just even from watching it. I mean, the atmosphere alone. Like, I know we talked about it the last time you were on, but I'm like actually getting to see it like all going down. It was like, wow, yeah, no kidding. Like, you
Yeah,
definitely.
shout out to our production team at Housefront Productions because they killed it once again.
Oh yeah.
I can't give them enough kudos for a job well done. Everything from like the mobile cam guy to the lighting guy,
Oh yeah.
to the guy running the streams, the audio man, like they all killed their jobs that night.
Oh yeah. They all did amazing. And got to kind of jump into some of these matches. The first round matches for the heavyweight title tournament went down,
Yeah.
and there was rugged Rick Owens, Bobby Boyette, I gotta
Muscle
say,
on muscle.
oh, when I getting to watch this match, I was like, man, I'm kind of digging that Rick Owens, like just the from the his entrance music to just the way he carried himself out there. I'm like, dude, I can
He's
dig this guy.
he's the working class hero, rugged Rick Owens, right? So
Oh yeah.
uh, he comes out there and like he's so over with our crowd too, which is fantastic to see. Um, because at Takeover, both of them had performed there as well, but it was different matchups. So
Mm.
now they were getting together in the heavyweight championship tournament, and that was a straight up brawn on brawn situation.
Oh yeah, with definite hoss fight feel to it, and yeah, I just man, yeah, that got me. I know me being the country music fan that I am, hearing Trace Adkins in his entrance music, I'm like, okay, he's already winning me over, and he
Yeah,
hasn't even got
exactly.
in the ring yet.
Yeah, and then I mean, like the whole character just suits that vibe too,
Oh,
right? Like
totally.
he has that polarizing, going out to the woods hunting, just like a good old country boy vibe.
Oh, most definitely. And yeah, Bobby Boyette definitely get no slouch himself, and
No,
he definitely played the his role well in the match. Gave a good fight, but man, that yep.
I loved the chicken wing. I thought the chicken wing was hilarious. You don't get to see that too often.
You know what? You don't.
Yeah,
Don't.
just something simple like that. Like we had spoke to the guys, we're like, hey, maybe you could throw something in there. We'll see. I don't know, but it turned out to be a fantastic match. I think a lot of people were looking at that match as not in the proper frame because leading up to that, like, of course, we watched some of the like social network engagements and stuff like that, but they weren't getting that push pre-show, but once the match hit, it was just like bang, they were in the spotlight and ready to roll.
Oh yeah, nope. I definitely got that vibe from them. Now I got it. There was a little bit of a thing in there after that match where
Oh my God,
okay,
yes.
well before we get into that though, there was one cool little thing for a gamer like myself, noticing the match graphics that were displayed in between the matches on YouTube. Definitely, I thought that cool little thing there with the fighting video game menu sort of style in there.
Yeah, tried to kind of roll with that like Mortal Kombat vibe, right?
Oh yeah.
So, and I mean, like even moving into round two of the tournament here in September, like we're gonna kind of continue that theme as well. Um, this time it'll be more of a Sub-Zero theme, which is kind of like super cool for me. I like Sub-Zero a lot, so
Oh yeah. I One of the few video games I've ever 100%ed was the most recent Mortal Kombat. And
nice.
oh man, I was heavy. Once I figured out some of Sub Zero's stuff, his special moves were some of the easier for me to learn in that game. So like I
And if you can use him appropriately, he's so OP.
oh
Yeah.
oh yeah. But now going into that, well, what was supposed to be the next match?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, the I gotta okay. I'll give these guys this with the name of the group, the team that they had. Okay, I'll admit, I'm like, okay, that's humorous. I get dudes doing things. I'm like,
DDT, baby.
yeah, and then coming out to the Ghostbusters theme music, I'm like, okay, But then the way everything went down, where the match happened, but didn't
It was a
really
no it was a
happen.
no contest.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
contest. Yeah, that was like, huh. But then,
So
yeah.
post event, we actually suspended Sebi and Daniel Wall. They're the two guys that came out, which in the Ghostbuster attire. We actually suspended them due to thoughts that they may interrupt the next round as
Mm,
well. So, like, I just want to get through the tournament and not have a whole bunch of ruckus going down randomly.
yeah.
Um, but during the whole Ghostbusters theme, there is that they were up against the Ghost, Ricky Mortis.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, uh, if people have been following the social medias, they'll really kind of know that Ricky Mortis has let his ego die, and now he's the ghost. So,
Yeah. You know what? I don't know if you really explained that part about him to me the last time, but hearing you explain that, I'm like, oh,
yeah,
putting
they
two and two together there.
yeah they had made like the DDT guys, dudes doing things there. They had made a bunch of Ricky Mortis Ghostbusters stickers. So it was like the Ghostbusters logo in the in the image of Ricky Mortis, which I thought was pretty hilarious. They had actually like printed a bunch of T-shirts and stuff, so like you can even buy those Ricky Mortis Buster shirts online now. So
Huh.
yeah, they went full in with their disruption. Let's put it that way.
I was gonna say, yeah, they definitely went all in on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something.
And of course, Logan Green, like everywhere Logan Green goes, he's just yap, 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 yap the whole
Yeah,
time. And
yeah.
then yeah, just yeah, it turned out to be a no contest. And I mean, I was hoping that we could have got one step closer to the finish line here, but here we are. So
Yeah, yeah. No, it's definitely well. The way I'm thinking about it with how you explained it, it's like, well, I guess you don't really got to worry about them interfering in the other rounds.
yeah, we just took the preemptive action and suspended them.
Yep.
Simple as that. And like even in the statements, we said after the completion of the tournament, we will reinstate you, but for the time being, you're not to show up at our venue.
Yep. And the fact that their guy was involved in that no contest, it's like, well, his guy is their guy isn't in it anymore. So,
Right.
yep.
So it's yeah, and then to whip out the door and the sawhorses and like yeah, it got pretty wild there for a bit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. As I've joked with a few other wrestlers, the Home Depot match of the night.
Home Depot match of the night. Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah. Because yeah, bringing out the sawhorses and the door and who knows
And
what.
even post events, like I've seen videos from DDT dudes doing things there, and it's just them walking up to doors and remembering putting Ricky Mortis through a door.
Oh
So
man, that
yeah,
is something.
they're I'll send you that link after we're
Yeah,
done
do that.
talking, man. Yeah, it's
Oh,
hilarious.
that is funny. Wow.
So they're
That.
just like, yeah, walking through the venue, and they're just like, oh,
Oh yeah, the
reminiscing of the
memory.
good old days.
Oh, that is. Now I gotta talk to that women's match that happened. That was a pretty solid. Like, women's wrestling doesn't get spoken about nearly as much as it needs to, especially on the independent scene. Y'all did a good job highlighting those two right there.
Thank you very much. That actually has been our most popular match post event. I don't know if YouTube algorithm just grabbed hold of it and ran with it or whatever, but like it's outperforming all of the other videos by like a multitude. So like I'm happy to see that it's gaining that
Yeah.
exposure because that was one of the highlights of our event. We really wanted to expose both Chantel and Danny Leo in like a fantastic fashion, and I like to think we achieved that.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely did, including a little bit of a surprise, kind of creepy little thing there after the
Yeah.
match.
Yeah.
I heard the music going. I'm like, what is going on here? And then I almost got a. I don't like comparing like directly to somebody, but I definitely almost with the guy that came out, I almost had a bit of a fiend Bray Wyatt fiend vibe there, where he came out and I'm just like, dude.
And I mean, as you know, like it looks good on the camera. You should have seen it in person. Like
Oh
the whole room just went quiet. Like it had no idea what was happening right then and there.
yeah, like I definitely got that vibe watching. I'm like, dude, there is not a person in there making any noise.
Yeah.
They're like fully invested on whatever was going on there, and
Yeah, that was demonic. Demonic had come
demon.
out and presented Chantel with a red rose.
Yeah.
So
See,
what that means, I have no idea. I don't
yeah,
know. Yeah,
yeah,
we'll see.
yeah. I guess we'll see how that turns out because yeah, that rose could symbolize a couple
Any,
different things,
yeah.
a couple different ways they could end up going down that way. So
And I
who knows?
mean, even on the video footage that we captured on that, like it was very cinematic. I got a
Yeah,
very
I was gonna.
cinematic feel about it.
Yeah, definitely got that vibe. Is yeah, like just the whole slow walk down to ringside, and then you could tell the look on her, just the look on her face was like,
Yeah, she was
uh,
like wondering whether to fucking book it hightail out of there or like what the hell was going on. So
yeah. Oh man, I'm invested in that because like just watching, I'm like, oh god, I can't wait to see where that goes.
so I mean like there you go. That's what we're trying to do here at IPW. We're wanting to push storylines. We want people like yourself invested in seeing what's coming up next.
Oh yeah. Now I gotta say, August Artois been a good friend of the show. I mean, I would like to think I'm on his good side, and I know he's the heel. I can't help but be entertained as hell by the guy.
Oh man, they like I don't want to pump his tires too much because he's already got a new
He's already yeah.
one. But I do have to say he did a fantastic job in his Canadian debut up here. Um, I mean, he won his match against Wesley Pipes, so
Yeah.
we'll be seeing him in September again. So
Oh yeah. And then what was it? Just the way even before the match technically started, getting the people like really behind wanting to see him get his ass kicked. And I gotta say, I got a kick out of watching that old lady throw the dang drink at him. And I was
that was
just
a
like,
glass of
oh,
red wine.
yeah, I was like, holy crap! Yeah, he
Yeah.
really got her going.
There was another clip that we had found during that specific match of August and Wesley was there was a gentleman in the crowd who pointed out it looked like August was hiding beside the ring waiting for Wesley to come around, and the gentleman in the crowd was like, "Hey, he's over there, go get him." And him and August had a small exchange where he was like, "Hey man, shut up, like I'm trying to like hide you or whatever." And this guy in the crowd got really worked up, and August like offered him a high five, and Buddy told him to go fuck off. And August was like, "Whoa, what?" And then he just started like beating his chest. He was like, "Get out of here, get out of here!" Like the
Oh,
fan engagement at that show, Mo, was fantastic.
oh man, that right there is just something special about independent wrestling in general. Like, yes, getting
Up
to
close
see
and personal.
up close and personal. You're getting not there. The excitement for the national TV product, that's there.
Yeah.
That's always going to be there. But when you are lucky enough to have an independent promotion in your area and you're getting to be as close as you would want to be at the national TV shows, but paying like over half the price that you would trying to go to one of those,
Yeah.
and you get even more of that interaction that you can only hope that you might sneak away getting it at the national TV shows.
Well, and this is it. That's what we're trying to do here at Island Pro Wrestling is raise that bar up another notch. We want to raise it up. We want all the other promotions in the region to step it up too, because the better we all do, the better we all do.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, we want the talent to be able to go to multiple promotions and feel like they're on TV. And really, we're trying to push like I had mentioned to you on the last one, I would love to be WWE ID recognized at my promotion. I want to have talent come to my stage, set the tone. Scouts can fly in here if they want to watch it in person or they can watch it on the stream and they can see what these talent is going to look like on TV.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and then you get the scouts in there for your shows, and they see much like the we talked about the talent on the shows being wowed by different production values. You get scouts in there for places like
We've already become privy that scouts have been watching our events already.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love to hear that. That is awesome. That makes me happy to hear that a promotion like yours is having that word get out about them. Hey, you gotta watch this.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love it.
And I mean, even another cool fact was like after IPW Game On there, August Artois was featured on NXT twice now.
I know, man. When I didn't get to watch the first time live. I did end up getting to eventually watch it,
Yeah.
but I remember when I was watching that second time and he came out there, I was like, oh, dude, I know that guy.
Right?
Yeah. It's just amazing getting to see, people that I might not have met him in person, but I've had much like I've having the talk with you right now. I've had that same talk with him, and getting to see
On a personal level. Yeah.
getting to see him on a stage like that is like, dude, that is sick. I love it.
Right?
Oh yeah.
You give them those extra kudos because like, yeah, man, you're doing it. You're living the dream. You're making it here.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, sure, it's just a casting call for a big ass Guido, but you fit the bill. So
Yeah. And I mean, he played his role well.
yeah, 100%. And actually, like this this is just me and my like I don't know if it's ADHD or what,
Mhm.
but the first time that he was on NXT, I found that he was kind of like off to the side. He did fine. He did his role. But
Yeah.
the next time he was on there,
Oh,
that man was smart enough to know where the hard cam was then, and he was able to play those angles a little bit better. That just
oh
kind
yeah.
of plays into the professional that August is.
Oh yeah. No, he consummate professional, right there. And I give him all the kudos in the world for, you know, when it comes to being the heel, there are not many people out there that play the heel to the level that he does, much like I liken it to uh, Bubba Ray Dudley in the original ECW.
Yeah.
Somebody that can get that old lady throwing the drink at him.
Uh-huh.
Stuff like
it's
that.
almost like he is the character all the time.
Oh
And
yeah.
like and even when like dealing with him on bookings and like travel arrangements and stuff, like uh is it on or is it off? You know, is this kayfabe or is this a shoot? Like
Yeah.
uh, it's a blend of reality. Like that's what I've been kind of calling it. It's like, where is this guy at now? Is he character? Is he real? Like,
Oh yeah. No,
yeah,
I can definitely agree there. And hey, he does it no, he does it so well
yeah,
that like if anybody out there wants like a master class on how to be that level of a heel, go right to August Artois.
yeah, 100%. We recognize that here at IPW too, and whenever he's coming back in September, I had asked him if he would actually put on a training seminar before the event.
Oh yeah, no, he would definitely a wealth of knowledge with you hear world traveled a lot. World traveled dude right there.
Yeah, Thailand, Scotland, England, US, Canada, like he's everywhere, right?
Oh yeah, he is absolutely everywhere. Now, now that we've pumped up his ego even more than it
Yeah, I
already
know. We didn't we say we weren't going to
we
do
weren't
this?
gonna
Yeah.
do it, but then we did it.
Yeah, sorry, go fuck yourself, August.
Hey, I didn't August, I didn't say that.
Yeah. Bring the heat, kid.
But after like I even okay, one last thing. I even had it in my notes here. Pissed off old lady.
Yeah,
That
right.
was hilarious.
And like,
Now,
and she was genuinely pissed off. Like, she
oh,
wasn't like, I'm part of a show. It was like,
like,
hey, you spilt my drink on me, you asshole. Like,
yeah, oh yeah, you definitely. Oh man. Now, another great match. We talked about the Haas fight that was Rick Owens and Bobby Boyette.
yeah.
Another definite slobber knocker of a match was that one Alex Silva and the big guy Orion there.
Ryan O'Ryan and Alex Silva. I
That was
honest to God thought that it was a the main event was good, but like that was a damn close match of the night, in my opinion. Like,
yeah, that definitely would have been, if not match of the night, pretty damn close to it. That was so great. Just the contrasting styles to just the way they mesh together
yeah, like
was
Alex
great.
Silva had that MMA vibe to him where he was cutting down the giant or something. And I mean, Giant Orion ain't no slouch. He's not just a
Oh yeah.
walking big man.
Oh yeah.
That dude knocked out Dan Severn. He knows about MMA.
Yep.
So
Yep.
like, yeah, it was a fantastic match, and I hadn't got to see Giant Orion live for quite some time, like a couple years prior to this match happening. And that guy is nimble for a large man.
I definitely got that sense about him. Like
Yeah,
that was actually my first taste of watching him. But in that I definitely got that sense. Like, yeah,
yeah,
he definitely, you see a lot of the big guys out there, no offense to any of them, some of them not so nimble. Him,
yeah.
dude, very agile for the
Like
big guy.
I feel like he could like do a moonsault or something. Like
Yeah, I would think after watching that match, if he decided he wanted to pull a
anything.
moonsault
Yeah.
off, he'd figure out a way to do it.
Yeah, because like and like meeting him in person, like that's a big man, and he's a kind man, and but he's a powerful man. And
Mm-hmm.
I kind of got like a very stoic feeling from him. Also with Alex Silva, very stoic. Prior to those guys' match, like I could see nothing but them focusing in on what they're about to do. Right, like
I
both
love that.
They were in the zone, 100%.
That is awesome.
They were
And
so much in the zone that
yeah,
Alex Silva missed his glamour shot whenever he came out of the curtains. He was just like, "Get me in the ring. Let's get it going. I'm here. I'm ready." Like,
oh, that is great. I love it. Yeah, I've been thinking that that's a type of match that I like. I love those. I love the Haas fights. I love the hard knocks. MMA style stuff. And thinking you brought up Dan Severn. I
yeah,
you know Ryan or knocking him out there. I
one of five people in the world to do
Yeah, I was
that.
gonna say knocking out Dan Severn, that don't happen very often. I remember the time that I got to meet him. I was in the line and all like you couldn't see him at first, but then all of a sudden, you get the view of the table and you see him and you're like that he very intimidating presence
Mm-hmm.
about him. And
It's the
then
mustache.
oh yeah, it might be. Yeah. I I can't here's my thing. I have to have the mustache and the beard. I can't
Yeah,
just
me too. I gotta have them together.
I can't just have only the mustache.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me either.
I can't pull that off. But man, intimidating presence. But then you get a talk with him a little bit. Such a nice dude.
Well, and this is it. Like a lot of those like real hard guys, they're nice because they
Oh,
don't gotta worry about fighting anybody because they're
oh yeah.
fighters, right? So
That I've definitely I've gotten that sense from a few guys. Dan Severn being one of them. Maybe one day I'll get to meet Orion. I got that sense when I
make sure
got
to
to
look up. Way up.
yeah, no, I'm gonna have to look up when I meet him. But when I got to meet Swerve and Keith Lee,
Hmm,
like Swerve, we've all seen he can be one sadistic son of a bitch.
crazy.
But dude, talking with him like off camera after the show, one of the nicest dudes.
Yeah, why can't August Artois be like that?
that
Sorry, I said we weren't gonna talk
yeah,
about
we're okay. You know what? We'll switch into Keith Lee. Very soft spoken, but dude, such a cool dude.
Nice.
I miss that guy on TV. I hope he comes back very soon. I know I heard word that he's healthy, but we'll see. We'll see when
Fingers
he
crossed. Fingers
fingers
crossed.
crossed there. Yes. So gotta go in that we talked about solid main event for the Prince Edward. It was the Prince Edward Island title.
Yeah. So
And
even before we kind of move in that direction,
mm,
I'd like to denote here that Alex Silva and Gino Ryan could be a main event at any show.
anywhere.
Yes,
I definitely got that main event feel from that one. That
100%.
could have been main event anywhere.
Yeah. So like this is what I mean. Like the people who were there and the people who got to witness that and can still go and relive that on YouTube and stuff like that. Like that's a fantastic match. And that
Mm,
match would pull anywhere
anywhere.
because just the styles clashing, the personalities of both guys with how
Mm-hmm.
stoic they were, like
Oh
I
yeah.
I just can't say enough that like that could be booked anywhere for sure.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Now into the main event. The the maritime luchador Fantana getting it. Now again, I'm getting my first taste of actually getting to sit down and watch some of these guys. Okay, he's got a fan in me right there. Me having gotten my start watching independent wrestling in Southern California in like a hub of
I
luchador
was gonna say Lucha City. Yeah.
the Lucha City down there. So that kind of spoke to me there. And then, we talked about his opponent. We haven't talked about him. Words are hard, but
Yeah.
we talked about people getting that reaction from the crowd. His opponent, yeah, they definitely was able to get that reaction out of him.
So as close as Gino Ryan and Alex Silva was for my match of the night, I believe that this was my match of the night. This was my pick for match of the night. Um, uh, Zane Valentine showed up there without his manager, no class Eric Bass. Uh,
Yeah.
so yeah, even a little prelude there. We had to suspend Eric Bass due to like some legal stuff, which was
Yeah, I was
crazy.
seeing that. The alert came up on like right before the match started. I'm like, oh boy, yeah, that whole name recognition thing there can get kind of
Yeah.
tricky.
Yeah, and I mean, as a new promotion here too, like we don't want to go messing around with a bunch of legal stuff like that. So,
Yeah, you don't want that right off the bat.
yeah, we figured it was just better safe than sorry. We suspend Eric. We have Zayn come in and defend the belt without his manager. Those guys are kind of known for like Eric is the pest of the West. He's always kind of scheming something. So to have Zane come in there, I by himself, I have to give him a lot of kudos.
Yeah.
It showed some real cojones on him. He's no slouch. He got in there, he performed, and I mean, he met Fantana, and I mean, the rest was history. Like the
Yeah,
boys put on a fantastic match
that, that they did.
to the outside of the ring immediately, and then just like in the crowd immediately. There was no slowing down there. The pace was going nonstop.
Oh yeah, that was definitely a fast-paced, hard-hitting match. You know, each of the guys hitting some of their signature stuff multiple times
Multiple
and not
times.
even being able to take their opponent down.
Yeah. I don't know how many times my 4-year-old daughter asked if Fantana could come live with us after that, but I had to tell her that he has his own little lucha family. So
Oh, sounds like he's definitely gotten another little fan out of the show. I, I, I
100%.
love it. I love it.
And it was wild hearing everybody chanting his name, like
Oh,
constantly chanting, like they would be building up and then building
throughout the
up
whole
again.
match.
It was wild, yeah. Like, yeah, I'm sure you heard it on the camera and stuff
Oh, I
too,
did.
right? Yeah.
I very much did. And then, you know, the surprise at the end there before the match ended, which kind of led to the ending,
Yeah.
given a new champion crowned at the show. That happy for Fantana there, getting that title win. I'm sure he's going to be a fighting champion. Although it looks like his next opponent might have already been making his presence known.
So like yeah, the whole ending to that match and like this is kind of what made it my match of the night. Um the legal problems that we had with the no class title or whatever Eric was using. Um to have Bobby Bass kind of patch his way in and be like, "Hey kid, don't worry about being suspended. I want them to unsuspend you and we're going to talk about this at the next event." I thought that was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
That you're seeing a legend wrestling icon like No Class Bobby Bass step up and defend his legacy. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
but at the same time, like I could see how that was a distraction for Zayn because he would have been looking for Eric everywhere, being like what's going on here? What's going on here? He's so used to having Eric with him that something happening like that, it seemed to just kind of like throw him off. And I mean, kudos to Fantana. He's no dummy. He's been in this game for a long time. He's seen his opportunity and he got him.
Hey,
He
that's something you
one,
got to
two,
do.
three.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
got the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's something that you just got to do sometimes. You see your opening, go
Well,
you go and take it. I know I kind of joked with some coworkers today. Somebody said something in the instant messenger at work. I forget what it was, but then I told them, "You think people would learn with me? Do not give me an opening
yeah,
to to
set me
use
up.
to
Set me up.
do not set me up with an opportunity to use a joke or like in the instant messenger thing, those gifs and
Yeah,
making a joke out of that. Do not give me an opening and
yeah.
expect me not to take it."
Shout out Dwayne Broderick. He's pretty good at that too.
Oh yeah, no, I got going pretty well with it. Yeah. Oh
But
god. Well, I
you were kind of mentioning Caden as well at the end of the main event.
yes. The
So
gotta stop.
unbeknownst to me, he was in the chat on Twitch watching it live all night.
I was gonna say the commentary team was mentioning that.
Yeah, like he was in there, razzing both wrestlers, both Zayn and Fantana. Like, hey, it doesn't matter who, I'm coming for you. Already kind of calling his match, and then they recognized that and they patched him in,
Hey,
let him have his piece, right? So,
that's something unique in wrestling shows. You don't see stuff like that come up where somebody is like actively in like a live stream chat and then all of a sudden boom, there they are at the end of the
so
show.
like us having the production quality that we have the ability to do that. We can patch him in. We can give him a microphone from 5,000 kilometers or sorry, miles away. Uh, but we can give him a microphone and let him
Yeah.
speak directly to his next opponent. So I thought that was yeah, that was unbeknownst to me. And like hindsight, I was looking at it and like he was in the chat log just ripping it up all night and then just itching to get a word in against Fantana.
Oh yeah. And I've mentioned it before on different episodes that uniqueness in professional wrestling, whether national TV or independence, is few and far between. So that one right there, you landed on it. You
Thank you.
don't see stuff like that very often. So that was something.
And that's what we want to do. We want people to engage with our product. We want people to expect the unexpected, right?
Yeah.
So, and I mean, it's also a good way to continue these character developments and continuing storylines in the future.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Now I gotta say, with some of the people that I'm getting introduced to through your shows, I'm like I know, yeah, wow, words are hard. It's been a crazy last day or so for me.
You need to
But
get some sleep, buddy.
I yes,
Get some food, get some sleep. It'd be a good time.
yeah, I need to get some sleep. But I was noticing, and I know I had this thought race through my head a few times throughout the show. It's like, man, I got to get some of these guys on this podcast here because like
100%.
I said, I was becoming a pretty big fan of a lot of these people I was seeing, like Silva, Orion. You guys are getting the women's matches in there. I love when I get to have the female representation on the show whenever possible. I've had some great ones, but I love every time I get to continue it. So I know
and
you got a
and even
solid
people
roster.
like Chantel, like she's a staple in Canadian women's wrestling, in my opinion. Like mark my words, she'll be moving on to some bigger and better things. Um, Not saying that we're not cool or anything, but she,
Yeah.
elevated her career to the next level. And I mean,
Oh yeah.
it's not just like it was back in the day. It's not sex appeal. It's not divas. It's
Mhm.
quality, high impact wrestling by
Oh
these
yeah.
women. And like, I couldn't be more proud of both Chantel and Danny Leo for the match that they put on at our event. I thought it was fantastic, and hopefully we get to see them pair up again in the future.
That would be something. That would be something I would love to see, and I'd love to be able to eventually get either one or both on. Get multiple people from your roster because you got a solid roster there. I'm loving what I am seeing. Lord knows I'd love to somehow one day be able to travel up there to a show, but with the little guy, who knows when that'll be.
I'd love to host you.
Oh, I'd love to make it happen someday. Who knows? Maybe we'll get it done. But that is about all I have. Before we go, for those that just getting introduced to Island Pro Wrestling, that might they don't have their eyes on you yet, where can they find you guys social media wise so they can go ahead and get their eyes on you?
You can find us anywhere. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Reddit, we're on Twitter/X, everywhere. So, and it's all at Island Pro Wrestling. And I mean, join, like, subscribe, follow, do the same for Drinking at Moe's.
Yeah,
We want to build the algorithm with you, buddy. And if there's something we can do on our end to help you, you let us know. And we're always happy to meet new fans. Send us a message. Go to the islandprowrestling.com website. We have a link on there. It says Street Team. You go on there, sign up for a street team, and I'm going to send you some swag in the mail. So, like,
definitely.
we want to build a great network. We want to build a great community. We want to offer a grand stage. It's all up from here. We're 2 shows in, and we're looking forward to the next one already.
Oh yeah, I know I am looking forward to the next one. You said that one's coming up in September.
Yep, September 6th at the PEI Brewing Company once again. It's going to be IPW Game Over. This is going to be the finals for our heavyweight championship tournament to finally crown a king. We have a bunch of other surprises along the way too. We got No Class Bobby Bass coming down here to protect his legacy with his name from Eric kind of berating that. So I mean, there's always something happening here at Island Pro Wrestling. We really want to keep the storylines going. We want people to engage with their roster like you are, and moving forward, it's only going to get bigger and better.
Oh, bigger and better for sure. I'm, you got a fan in me here. So, like
Making
I
a
said,
Canadian blush here. Come
yeah,
on.
making your face turn the same color as my shorts here.
Yeah, exactly. It was a little sunny here today.
Yeah, we didn't have too much sun here today. It was kind of stormy most of the day. But that is about all I have. Thank you once again for coming to talk to me tonight. Always a pleasure, and you're always welcome back anytime.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for that.
I might issue with the fucking button.
Yeah,